What is up guys, John Chase here, and today I'm going to be talking about which device to buy, the LG G3 or the LG G4. So let's get to this video. So before I talk about the specs and compare each devices, I'm going to be talking about the price point for each device. The LG G4 will run you $600 if you do buy it unlocked, and the LG G3 will run you $400 if you buy it from the AT&T store. Now these prices might be cheaper if you get each device under a contract, so prices may vary depending on your career and or you're buying them unlocked. So I'm going to be talking about which device is worth upgrading to or looking forward to, and is the LG G4 worth the extra $200 bucks. So if you're a person who uses their phone a lot and their phone just dies constantly, you gotta know this. Both devices have a 3000 milliamp hour battery, and actually the LG G4 uses the battery more faster because it has a bigger screen that it needs to get powered by. So I would say either go with the LG G3 over the battery life, or just buy an external battery pack to charge your phone, or buy a Mophie case for your LG G4. So you guys might be questioning what operating system runs on each device. So the LG G3 is running on Android 4.4.2 KitKat with Optimus UI, and the LG G4 is running on Android 5.1 Lollipop. Those both great devices to use on a daily basis, and they almost run buttery smooth, and they almost have no lag to it. So it all comes down to running OS. Each running OS is perfectly fine, and there's no much difference between each device. Even though one is running KitKat and the other one is running Lollipop, they're both very great operating systems, and I gotta call it a draw for this one because there's pretty much no difference for me, and it all comes down to personal opinion. So you guys might be wondering the processors that each device has. The LG G3 has a quad-core Snapdragon 801 processor with 2 or 3 GB of RAM, depending on the model you get. Now the LG G4 has a hexa-core Snapdragon 808 processor with 3 GB of RAM. So if you're the average consumer, you're probably lost now and saying, Jara, what does processors and all those numbers mean? So you simply just want to know a simpler way, and is the LG G3 still a good phone to use on a daily basis? So the LG G3 is still a great phone to use on a daily basis. It could handle articles and YouTube videos flawlessly with no problem. There might be some lag here and then, but doesn't get to the point where you just want to rage quit and stop using your phone. No, I gotta say, when you're gaming heavy games like Modern Combat 5, there might be some lag here and then, but it won't get to the point where you rage quit and want to break your phone and go out and buy the LG G4. Now on the other hand, we have the LG G4 with this 808 hexa-core Snapdragon processor. Now the LG G4 is just a great device to game on a daily basis, and or if you're a heavy gamer, I really recommend getting the LG G4 because your experience when gaming is just going to be phenomenal, and it's just a great experience because you have no lag to it. Now you guys might be wondering, what processor is better, the 801 or the 808? Of course the 808 is going to be all around better because it has better processing speeds and it's just better than the 801. And you guys might be wondering, then of course just go with the LG G4 because the LG G3 has a smaller processor. But that's not entirely true. Even though the LG G3 has a smaller processor, I still recommend just getting the LG G4 if you're going to be doing heavy things on it, like gaming or just heavy stuff, maybe even editing, who knows. But I really just don't really recommend the LG G4. If you just want it for browsing the web or watching YouTube videos, that's when the LG G3 comes in my opinion. Now let's talk about one of the most important features about a phone, its camera. The LG G3 has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera and a 2.1 megapixel front facing camera. Now the LG G4 has a 16 megapixel rear facing camera with an aperture of 1.8 and a 8 megapixel front facing camera. Now when it comes to the camera on the LG G3 and then the LG G4, I gotta say they both have some very nice and high quality cameras. The LG G3 has a 13 megapixel rear facing camera, and it doesn't lack the skill to produce some high quality images and videos. Even though it's 3 megapixels down from the LG G4's camera, it still produces some very nice and high quality pictures, and I gotta say it's a very good camera for someone who doesn't really use their phone a lot for pictures. On the other hand, we have the LG G4 60 megapixel rear-facing camera. I gotta say, I really like the LG G4's camera. It takes some very nice and crispy close-up shots, and I would recommend the camera on the LG G4 for anyone from a photographer to the average consumer who likes taking really nice photos on a daily basis. And I would recommend the camera on the LG G3 for someone who really doesn't use their phone as something to take pictures with and just likes having the extra feature on their phone. So is it worth wasting the extra $200 for the LG G4? It all comes up to you guys, what you think and what are the features that you guys need on your smartphone and what are the things you do not need. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this long kind of video. It was very hard to produce as it did take me hours and hours to make and edit. So leave a like down below if you did enjoy. Comment down below if this video helped you to know what to buy, the LG G3 or the LG G4. And subscribe to my channel if you guys want to see more videos like these. And I'll see you guys on the next time. Peace.